Kindness is such a simple concept, but it is one of the most powerful things we can practice. And honestly, it is at the heart of what God asks us to do. In Galatians 5:22, it says, "But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long suffering, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self control." This just tells us that kindness is, of course, a fruit of the Spirit and that it is a sign of God working in us. I move on to Ephesians 4:32, and it says, "Be kind to one another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, even as Christ forgave you." Now, I had a totally different topic to discuss on, of course, this video until this word dropped in my heart about 2 days ago. And of course, I have a script, but I'm going to make this as conversational as possible because this was like at the spur of the moment. So I put here, kindness is not just about being nice or being polite. It is about showing God's love through our words, through our actions, through our attitude. And the concept of being nice means it is transactional, meaning you're doing a certain thing because you're expecting something in return. So you're going to visit Tunde because you hope that when Tunde comes to visit you, he would bring groceries, or when you finally ask Tunde for money, he would give to you because you have visited him 5 times in a week. But kindness is you're visiting him or Tunde and his family because you genuinely care about them. So whether Tunde decides to give you money or decides to bring groceries when he comes to visit you and your family, that is left for Tunde to understand. I know lately I've been thinking about how we show kindness in our everyday life. And I put here that it is not always easy, especially when you feel overlooked or underappreciated. And sometimes I've done a couple of things and I thought to myself, this person, he or she could not even say thank you. Like, you go the extra mile and it seems like they're not even seeing you. They don't even send you. And that thing can pain. But I remember Matthew 6:3-4. I'm going to be doing a lot of Bible reading this year. There are just a lot of things that are happening. Matthew 6:3-4. But when you do a charitable deed, do not let your left hand know what your right hand is doing, that your charitable deed may be in secret, and your Father who sees in secret will himself reward you openly. And my script here, my note here, as I said, I have a script and I'm going to make this conversational. It is a reminder that true kindness is not about recognition. It is about doing what is right because it reflects God's love, not because we want praise from others. Why are you being kind? Because you're aiming for earthly gratification, when the goal itself is when God calls us home, we go to heaven to sing along with the angels and celebrate with our Father who is in heaven. But let's bring this to something more relatable. How do we often make kindness transactional? Like saying, I'm sure this rings a bell, I will support you only if you support me. And it happens all the time, especially on platforms like YouTube. Maybe you felt it too. I watched their videos, they did not watch mine, or they left a short comment, I'm not even going to engage on their content. But I asked you, is that real support, or are we just keeping score? I believe that kindness goes beyond transactions. It's about doing what you can without expecting anything in return. If someone can't always show up, their small effort, coming on your live streams, even if they cannot watch the 2 or 3 or 4 videos you uploaded in a week, if they come on your live stream, that small effort still matters. When we shift focus from what is in it for me to how can I contribute, then we can create something meaningful. Because Because guess what? Support, community means that we are showing genuine support. And when you're showing genuine support, that means there is understanding. Understand that people show support differently. Now, let me share a quick story. There was a time that I went all out to support someone that I barely even knew. I mean, I watched their videos, I used to comment all the time, but I didn't even hear a single thank you. Faydesa, thank you. I see your comments, I see, and I'm like, what's going on? I felt hurt, really, because it felt like my effort was not being appreciated. Then I had to do a quick check, and I said to myself, you're not doing this for them. You're doing this because you're striving to be what the Bible has said we should be, which is to be a kind person. And again, kindness is not about getting something in return. It is about staying true to who you are or who you are aiming to be. And guess what? Eventually that person noticed and they said, hey, I may not be able to support you as much as I can, but I see you, I see your videos, I see the work you're putting in. In fact, when I watched this video, I resonated with it in this manner, but I get to differ. Do you feel like you want to explore this also? So it just reminded me that kindness often plants seeds that don't sprout immediately. It takes time, it's a process. The other day, my nail technician, I saw her status, and she said a bike man brought a client to her shop, and she was like, okay, why did you bring her here? And guess what the guy said? He said, auntie, people that I bring to your shop, every lady I brought to your shop, they talk about how nice, how kind you are, and how you always get their nails done perfectly. Now, this is coming from a total stranger. So, from nowhere, understand that people are watching. People are watching, and with time, your Heavenly Father will reward you. Even if your earthly reward, or they can say, let me get a box of groceries for her. But the reward itself is coming from our Heavenly Father. We go on a short break, we go on a mini break, and then when I return, of course, there's more to discuss. See you right after this. Now we are still talking about kindness, and of course, I put here, let's just say things as they are. And this is something heartfelt that I penned down. I said YouTube for me is more than just a platform. It is a community. And communities thrive on genuine support. I truly appreciate every single one of you who takes time to engage with my content. Whether you're watching my videos, you are joining my live streams, or just dropping a quick comment, the truth is, it all adds up. And I want you to know that I see your efforts. But I also want to encourage us to go deeper. Let us not make support about you do me, I do you. Let us create a space where we uplift one another because we want to see each other grow. How can we show genuine support? And here are a few ideas. 1, engage consistently. Even if you can't watch every video, leaving a comment or liking a video, it goes a long way. 2, share content. The truth is, I may post 10 videos today and maybe just 2 resonate with you. If there is 1 video or 2 videos that resonates with you, share. Especially when you know that it would resonate with friends or family or even your own community who might benefit from it. So here is my challenge for you, for me, for all of us, that when next you are tempted to keep score, choose kindness instead. Support someone because it feels right, not because you're expecting something in return. And remember that every act of kindness goes a long way. So let's keep spreading that love. 1 video, 1 comment, 1 action at a time. 3, be honest. Sometimes life gets busy. It's okay to let somebody know that you appreciate their content, that you see what they post, even if you can't show up all the time. Because the truth is, we need to be understanding. For those who do 9 to 5, for those who don't even do 9 to 5, for people who are stay-at-home moms, every daily routine can be quite exhausting. But if you know that you are in the shoes of one who cannot show up all the time, take out 2 minutes and buzz Louisa and buzz Beauty Ray Vlogs and tell them, Beauty Ray, I see you are very consistent too. In fact, you are the one person I'm looking up to right now. I'm posting one video, but I see that you post 2 videos, 3 videos every day. Thank you so much, sis, for inspiring me. Just do that. Because at the end of the day, it is not about numbers. It is not about numbers. It is about connection. So let's keep building a community rooted in kindness, 2, understanding, and 3, support. Remember that when you show kindness, you reflect God's love. So I'm going to say again, thank you so much for being part of this journey with me. And if this video resonates with you, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, drop a comment or 2. Thank you guys so much. Until I see you on my next video, it is bye for now. I love you so much.